How do we use these Bisaya numbers? Kumusta to all our expats and tourists in Panglao, Bohol Island, and to all our expats and tourists just around the country. Now today we have another very interesting but simple lesson to learn, and this is actually for beginners. Let's begin. Now, we have to learn first counting in quantity. Okay, like numbers of people, numbers of things, numbers of whatever. We have to count like this. Isa, or you may say usa. Isa, duha, tulo, upat, lima, unom, pito, walo, siyam, napulo. Again, isa, duha, tulo, upat, lima, unom, pito, walo, siyam, napulo. Or you can just say pulo. If you continue from 11 upward, then that's the time that we use the Spanish language. But let's focus first with this Bisaya version or Bisaya words for numbers from 1 to 10 or usa until napulo. Those numbers are originally Bisaya numbers. Let me explain first what are the usage or how do we use these Bisaya numbers. Now, this usa until napulo, we only use this for describing quantity. You cannot use this for describing the amount of money or prices. So here are the example how to use this Bisaya words. Usa or isa ka letro, or isa or usa ka tawo. Duha ka litro. Tulo ka kilometro. Upat ka pilo. Lima ka takos. Unom ka dupa. Pito ka lawod. Walo ka dalaga. Siyam ka ulitawo. Napulo ka uyab. Then that's asking for trouble. If you have napulo ka uyab, then you're asking for trouble here in this country. Okay. This Bisaya words, as I mentioned earlier, is used only for describing quantity except the amount of money or prices. But the Spanish words, Spanish language for numbers, this is very flexible. We can describe this, we can use this in describing the amount of money, the prices, the measurement, the volume, distances, whatever. We use this in our daily conversation. So okay, now let's focus on learning the Spanish language for numbers that we use in our daily lives. Listen carefully and pay attention to this. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now, if you observe that the moment you can memorize the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then you will have no difficulty connecting this when you reach to 20. When you reach to next to 20, 30. when you reach to 40, when you reach to 50, when you reach to 60, when you reach to 70, when you reach to 80, or when you reach to 90, or when you reach to 100. Because you only have to repeat, connect, for example, the 20, connect only to the uno to make it 21. Dos, connect dos, 20, then it becomes 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And you know the drill. When you reach the 30, repeat again. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Repeat again. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. That's me. I'm 46. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. And then the same drill when you reach 60. Just repeat the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I like that. It's kind of lively. And most of the time, I actually use this Spanish numbers because it's kind of lively. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like dancing. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? It's sexy. Now, what about how do we use this for amount of money or prices? These numbers using the Spanish language. Okay, let's have a short conversation on this. If you remember at the market, you've got to ask the price. And it goes like this. That is in the past lesson. If you watch our past lesson or our previous lesson, we have this conversation about asking the price. Tagpila. How much? Okay? Now, tagpila. We're asking for the price and that is how much. And when someone, a vendor, will answer you that, when you say, tagpila ang kilo sa manok, the vendor would normally reply the same word, tag, before saying the amount of money. So again, if I am the one who buy, I would say, tagpila ang kilo sa manok. The vendor would reply, tag 20, tag 30, tag 50, tag 60, tag 70, tag 45, tag 15. Of course, that's impossible because chicken is expensive, right? So anyway, that's just an example. Now, if the vendor now will ask how many kilo or how many you want to buy, this time, no need to answer that starts from the word tag. Okay? This time, you apply this kind of reply. For example, if the vendor will ask, after saying tag, let's say after saying tag 40, and then the vendor will continue to ask, asking, pila ka kilo ang imong paliton? Pila ka kilo ang imo? That's the short way of saying pila ka kilo ang imong paliton. Because most of the time in our conversation, we like to shorten our sentences. We just make short phrase. We don't actually make complete sentences because we know already the meaning. The vendor will say, pila kabuok ang imong paliton? Pila ka kilo ang imong paliton? Or, in short, he would just say, pila ang imo? And that's nice, convenient. It's easy. Pila ang imo? Which means how much do you want to buy? And this time, you may reply, usa ka kilo. Or if you want to continue and just mention pieces, isa ka buok manok. Isa ka gutad nga manok. Isa ka buok nga manok. Or you can shorten that again. You may say only usa ka manok. Isa ka manok. Duha ka manok. Duha ka kilo. And that's already understandable when you mention like that. No need to complete your sentence. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Daghang salamat sa inyong pagtanaw. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers!